Hello and welcome to my Let's Play of Stellaris with lots of mods. Well, not lots of mods actually. What I do have installed is Mobile Suit Gundam, gigastructural engineering, better megastructures, which removes the megastructure limits, and no research penalties. Yeah, those last two might actually be cheating. Okay, so we're going to create a new empire for this Let's Play, and I'm going to go with us being humanoid because we're actually going to be humans. Species name? Humans? Human? Well, that should be capitalized actually. Human? Humans. Maybe I should say humans. Or humans. You know, like a Ferengi. And human. Or human. And we're going to go, because we're going to be, the name we're going to pick for this empire, we're going to be the Earth. It'll be EDC for the ship prefix, and we're going to go with these guys. And I forgot, that was species name, okay. So we got the EDC Sentry. It's got the most normal names out of all of them. And we do need to pick some traits. So I'm thinking we're going to go with communal, because that'll help us with housing, which is going to be a pain in the ass later, and enduring. That way we can get the leaders, which some of those leaders are scientists, to stick around longer. The longer we have the scientists around, the better. Our home world is, of course, going to be the Earth and the Sol system. And we can go ahead and all that. Yeah, we got Xeon 1-year war and all that stuff. We'll be a mammalian planet. We could go with humanoid, but I actually like mammalian, and their ships actually look kind of more human than the humanoid guys. It's weird. But here is how we're going to have to do this part, because this is a very, very important part of doing this. We're going to go with Imperial. Why? Because elections are a pain in the ass. We're going to be authoritarian, militarist, and materialist. I have found that this is the most freeing combination. These two have a bunch of restrictions. This guy has restrictions. This has restrictions. This has restrictions. I mean, there's restrictions everywhere. And you gotta choose 3 ethics points. I don't want to be an extremist in anything, because that'll hurt me when it comes to, it'll hurt me when it comes to dealing with other races. There we go. I was trying to think of it. Okay, so we need to figure out some civics to pick. So we could do environmentalist. That is a good one, because we want to keep that consumer goods low, because consumer goods is a pain in the rear end. We don't want life seed because yeah, we'll get a Gaia planet, but we won't be able to deal with anything. The robot upkeep mechanist, but I really don't want to do that. We could do police state. Increases. Oh, okay. So it looks like we just increase stability and we produce unity. Okay, so we will do the police state. I don't like the sound of that, but it actually doesn't look like it's going to have much of a negative impact. So we got authoritarian, which gives us more influence and better output from our workers. Materialist, so upkeep for robots is down, our research speed is up. And militarist, because we get a bunch of extra bonuses when we go to war, which we will do, because we are going to conquer the entire galaxy. Okay, so we're going to keep the authoritarian voice. Actually, maybe militarist.
Only in battle can the true metal of any sentient organism be
Ooh,
measured.
I like that.
Thee.
From hell's heart, I stab at thee. Okay, so empire name. So we're going to be the United Earth Defense Coalition. And we will be the UEDC, because I am completely unoriginal with the adjectives. This adjective will be used when they describe us, so we don't have to give big this whole thing around here. Yeah, and I just completely bumbled speaking. Maybe you guys will get entertained by it. I don't know. Okay, so we need to go and make a flag. Well, we could have this be like the Federation of Planets, but we're not. We're about Earth. We are the Earth Defense Coalition. And we are going to have a blue background because, hey, Red says we're the bad guys. We might be the bad guys, but we don't want them to know we're the bad guys. And I do actually like the way that one goes. We'll go with a solid background because we can. We could go with this, but that one really looks weird to me. So does these other ones. So, oh, actually that one looks good. So we'll go with that one. I'm doing this on the fly, people. Okay, we'll have humanoid ships, of course. We could have Earth Federation ships and stuff from the Gundam mod, but we're going to go with human ships because we have humanoid cities. And ruler, well, we're going to go with a male because I am a male, and I am Tony Six Wing, which means I am the Emperor, and we have the Crown Prince as the next in line. Okay, so we have all this ready to go. We'll save, and then we will move on to our settings, because, hey, we're going to have a ton of AI empires, have it randomized. Marauder empires 1 to 2, Fallen empires 2 to 5. Tradition cost, we got all this stuff set up. I don't want an end year because I don't want a end day for this, because who knows how long this could go on. Difficulty is going to be ensign. We could go up to captain, commodore, admiral, grand admiral, cadet. We'll go with ensign because otherwise these guys are assholes. We'll stay on normal normal AI aggression, and we're going to put it off a lot of this stuff so that we can focus on research. And we'll start the game. A gigastructure is going to add a lot of extra megastructures known as gigastructures, and of course my friend is now showing up, and I have no clue if that actually showed up on your screen or not from my Steam. But we are loading map graphics, and actually I have a lot less mods loaded than I did the first time I tried to do this Let's Play, but most of those mods won't even show up in the new Paradox launcher, and but we do have the Relics DLC installed. Stellaris is my one game. I've probably fought like 3 games with Stellaris. I mean, if you want all the DLC, you gotta spend a lot of money. That's one thing Paradox does. They make a lot of DLC. So we're gonna begin. Actually, I can't decide. I want everything.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Default. Okay. Actually, I think this noise. I'm not sure if this. What is my sound at? Okay. Well, we're gonna bring the sound down a little so you guys can hear me without being overwhelmed by everything. And I have no clue if you're getting overwhelmed or if I'm just getting overwhelmed with everything. I don't have music on because I don't have music on. Seriously, there is a good reason. Copyright strikes are not fun to deal with. So we're going to start out with getting some society research going, some physics, and engineering. That will be good because that'll make sure we can... It's going to take a while to get that going. It'll take some years, but hey, we got time. Let's go out to the galaxy before we start hitting play and see what we have. Okay, good. We have a black hole that we can claim, and we're going to race to here and here, and that's going to be our small little empire, and then we're going to try to build tall, because trying to expand past that point without cheating and any more influence is going to be a pain in my rear end. I could try to do something more, but really it's not worth it. We can't build any of these guys yet, but we can go ahead and send out our science vessel, and they're going to survey that system, this system, this system, and then they're going to survey this system and this system, and that'll make sure that we can cut off anyone else. And even though we're authoritarian, for some reason it's going to keep our borders open, because even when we're trying to be the bad guys, they still like to open our borders and make us aggressive. We're going to go with peaceful first content. And contact, I should say. We're on wealth creation, military economy, dietary balance. Oh, I forgot. I also have, I believe I have military militias installed in this too, which will make sure that we have, we'll end up with a militia. And it looks like, Wow, that is a large fleet of... Oh, okay.
Anomaly found.
They're the merchants. Okay, they're not bad guys. We're going to leave that by be for now because we need to not have to worry about that stuff. We'll go ahead and build a mining station. Our mining stations in Seoul. And once we get out here and here, we're going... Well, sorry. Here and here, we will build... Well, actually, it looks like we could go out to here. We'd have to go out to here, and we'd have to build 3. So, actually, we are going to stop here, and then we're going to expand our influence throughout where we have closed off from other people getting in. And all that. So, yeah. There's all that stuff.
Initiating tactical retreat.
Ah! Tactical retreat. They must be stopped.
Situation log updated.
And, can my guys defeat their guys? Yeah, they can. Okay.
Battle is joined.
Hijacked fleet. Prepare the breaching charges.
Situation log updated.
Okay, we need to send a military ship here, so we will send our military ships here. Remarkable. Whatever. We're going to start with expansion. Oh, I'm glad I'm only going out that far because I do not have the mods installed to increase all this stuff. So we must pursue the terrorists. Oh, we got a dig site. Awesome. This guy's finishing up the survey. I'll get him finished building those stations. And we're going to go ahead and get ourselves... what do we need more of most? We'll go ahead and do hollow theaters because they will inevitably become disillusioned with the Empire if we do not keep everyone entertained. At least we have one continental world that we will be able to colonize pretty quick. Yeah, we have more important things to do. I never actually do this. I can never actually get enough to do that event chain, so we'll just stick with that. Let's go repair and upgrade the ships. Looks like I got plenty of food getting stockpiled. Looks like
our ships have been made superior.
Excellent. Good.
System survey complete.
Okay, it looks like we got a event chain. Red profits. Seeking undermine the government's place twisted after spending centuries quietly building strength on Earth. Their leaders have now fled into space, continue their crusade against us. Okay. So, they're enemies. Not to be unexpected. Essentially, they're separatists. We have one unemployed worker. Oh, yay. We do need to get... We will need more housing here at some point.
Anomaly found.
Leave be for now because we really need to get these star bases and outposts going. He'll build an Alpha Centauri, which will give us this entire system. Well, actually, this trinary system in order to build stuff in. We are going to want to get another couple of ships out here, so let's go onto a shipyard. We could do a colony ship, but we don't want that. We're going to build a couple more corvettes. Make that 3 corvettes. Then that'll give us 6. New colonies start with an additional pop. Okay, that'll be helpful. I'm sorry, my nose decided to stuff up and my brain just took a blank. Well, it took shit, actually. Yeah, most people don't swear in Let's Plays. I I will try to cut down the swearing in these Stellaris videos, but
Situation log updated.
we are all adults here, and I don't have a plan of monetizing.
Complete. Construction complete.
So, you know, whatever. Assign leader, we need to recruit an admiral. We'll take the youngest admiral, so they'll stick around the longest. And since that's complete, we're going to go ahead and build the stations while we wait for them to finish what they're doing over here. This shouldn't take too long to build all these stations. This will just make sure we have more income and more
anomaly found.
Other stuff. Leave be. We're going to go to shipyard. I'm going to build another constructor to go around with everything. And it looks like these alien ships are coming back through. I do believe these are yeah, these are the merchant vessels, the merchant fleet, so we don't care if they come through. They're not bad guys. They aren't going to attack us, so yeah. I'm going to go ahead and move that guy there. Intriguing. Yeah, I completely ignored that. Greetings, Garavanners. Move along. Greetings, Caravanners. Not interested. Move along. Okay, so we do need to start creating some other things. So we need to create a mobile suit pilot academy, so that we can start creating mobile suits for our guys. And
anomaly found.
Leave be for now. I really need to get these things researched. Okay, this outpost will at least block off that area from there, and we want to get this one more away so that we can take care of a lot of stuff. I could attempt to come here, but because I don't know what's there, I don't know if this is going to be a choke point or not, and that is going to be too much empire to try to defend right away. We can grow our empire as we go. Increase the amount of stations we can, of star bases and everything, but if we can't put a star base at every choke point going out of our empire, then there is no point
construction complete
to how we're doing this. So we're going to go ahead and build another mining station. We're going to let's see administrative capacity, let's see population growth street plus 10%. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay. So they're at Kuma.
Complete.
They should be done any time now. Once they're done with that, we'll come back here and have them start researching the relic site. I will get another scientist, another science ship out here to start
anomaly found.
Constructing a lot of stuff. I'm going to go ahead and jump him here since he's done with his current job. Once we get all this taken care of, we're going to start getting all our research bases and a bunch of other stuff together.
Construction.
We could stop here, but I would like to actually see what's right here, and I like to have a little bit of a buffer zone. Because to be quite honest, we could have done here and been just fine with these few systems. Because with gigastructural engineering, we have a couple of extra little things. We have a star forge, which can create a lot of alloy. We can create strip mine, and then we can use the decompressor here to get a lot of minerals out. And we can get a lot of other stuff by using Dyson spheres. So having one here, this here, and these large star systems with multiple stars in them is actually quite advantageous, but I do want to have a little bit more of a buffer zone than that's going to give me. So that is why we're doing our extra work. And we're trying to get this expanded as quickly as possible. That way we can claim this stuff. And we're going to go ahead and upgrade this station directly to a starbase if possible, which it probably isn't, so, you know.
Construction
We could get this
complete.
second guy, but I don't know how much this is going to go through. I'll probably find out more mapping when he goes out here, but looks like this is also a choke point. If I had one more choke point over here, these I wasn't sure. These guys
Scientific
probably go off in
breakthrough
different
achieved.
spots. I would go stop here and over here somewhere, but unfortunately, I do not believe that is going to be the case that works for us today. Go ahead and do a mining station. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and increase our energy supply. And this guy is in the middle of, there's 14 inside this system. Leave me for now. The next scientist will come back through and research all of our anomalies. There's an asteroid, also known as a comet. But here we go. Starbase administrative capacity increased by 20. Okay, that'll help.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
New research. Do we want additional edicts, campaigns, monthly unity +2, off-world training? Let's go with population growth speed. We want to grow our population so we can go ahead and colonize other planets.
Anomaly found.
Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to smack the mic. I'll leave B for now because,
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and get the Arcane RB79K ball. We do already have the ability to make a ball. And actually, if I go over here to ship designer, we're going to actually deactivate auto generate designs. Go ahead and add an extra reactor to this guy. Auto upgrade and save. Yes. Then we're going to go ahead and we can go ahead and make a Zaku squadron. These Zakus will have a couple machine guns and a Stormfaust. They have heat axes. Ace pilots, we could have green pilots, aren't that great. Veteran pilots, we'll go with ace pilots. Minovsky reactors, auto upgrade, and we'll call them the Zaku 2s because, hey, why be original? So we're going to go ahead and save. Well, actually, these are the Zaku 1s. Sorry, because Zaku 2 is actually something else we will research later. So the Zaku 1, save, and now we have Zakus. And if our planet is like that, then we should go to our resources, and we have pilots. Excellent. We have 37 ace pilots. Green pilots and veteran pilots aren't going to use up those ace pilot slots. They're going to use up regular pilot slots, but those regular pilots, they're not worth it on when you build up the guys. We'll go ahead and get ball armor researched, and we'll go ahead and send off our constructor guy to construct a starbase outpost there. Okay. Ooh, it does look like these are choke points, so we are actually going to go ahead and continue our way on to get to this system. Actually, no, we need to survey this system. Survey, and survey. Then we'll come back,
Anomaly
survey,
found.
and survey. Leave B for now. And if we can survey these guys quickly enough, because that'll be a second black hole for our decompressors when we get that far, because we are not going to get that far today. We have 5 minutes left in this particular episode, and I'm hoping to make the next episode more entertaining. I'm also working on Pegasus Chronicles, and I'm working on Stellaris at the same time. We aren't getting a whole lot done in the first episode.
Anomaly found.
Leave B for now. Once again, we want to wait on that until we do not need you to be expanding us anymore. And we'll go ahead and send you off to get that going, and we'll bring this guy over here to build mining. And we'll keep expanding out this way as much as possible. That will actually give us a lot of room to grow. But we do Okay, now we will unlock the ship type Zaku 2. That takes 6 months. I'm hoping that the next one will increase our ability of star bases. Supremacy, level, star base damage. Okay, okay, domination. What does domination do? Do any of you increase star base capacity? Or the amount of star bases? No, you don't. Because why would you increase the amount of star bases? Okay, minus 20%.
Construction complete.
Okay. Traditions. Okay, so more pops, the better my chances
System
star
survey
bases are.
complete.
Outpost. Okay.
Initiating tactical retreat.
Okay, we're gonna survey that system, then we'll come back and survey these systems. And the further out these things are, the harder they are.
Scientific
Cutlass
breakthrough
Marauders. We're gonna go ahead and send our fleet to take care of these guys. Because they are part of the problem with that event chain. New research available.
Initiating tactical retreat.
Get commander. Okay, we're gonna have to get these Cutlass guys out of our hair first. So let's go ahead and survey everything going this way. And our guys can take care of the Cutlasses.
Construction complete.
Well, he goes that way. The first fleet will take care of these guys. Factions founded. Okay. Yeah, we got a bunch of factions now. Plus and minus on our influence. Looks like consumer goods are getting low, so next, when we get to 30 pop, we're gonna need to get more consumer goods. Yeah. Really, I'm doing all this just so I can get a second black hole inside my borders. There's no one here, and we have closed borders, so this keeps all this so I can get this all settled and all that at my leisure. But it does look like that is going to be it for today's episode. I do have other stuff I gotta do this evening, and the timer is about to be up in like 2 minutes. So, I hope you guys liked this episode. It's the first episode. I don't know if I was very entertaining or not, and hopefully episode 2 will be better. I'll go ahead and start getting some more stuff researched. But I'm hoping that you guys like this episode. I hope you guys enjoy the series. Pegasus Chronicles are going to be a very short series if you've seen it already. I'm working on more Awakening of the Rebellion this weekend. I will be doing a lot of recording. It's now Wednesday night at midnight, so it's now Thursday actually. So 2 more days and I will be doing a lot of stuff. I hope you guys enjoy what I'm doing here. If you guys want to see more, you can hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to make sure you are notified when I upload a video. As long as I actually stay consistent this time. Yeah, I'll be admitting about my flaws. I do have a Patreon in the description below if you guys want to support the channel and help me increase the production quality of my videos and get some sort of other income other than my day job, because I work in a factory on second shift. I don't get up till almost 11 in the morning, and then I come home and I do these videos. So except on the weekends, I am exhausted when I'm doing these videos. So being able to move away from having to be at my work all the time would very much help me in making sure I'm entertaining, making sure this is done right, getting that intro that I need to get done, getting my Kiva review done, because there's actually a lot of work that is going into this channel right now, and it's not as much work as I'm planning to put into it yet. I'm kind of just ramping myself up because I know if I go full bore, I'll burn myself out, and this thing won't happen. So yeah, so if you guys want to help out the channel, help me out, Patreon, little as $1 a month. Subscribe and notification bell, like I already said, and I would love to hear your comments, suggestions for improving the channel, and leave me a like or a dislike. Feedback helps the algorithm and helps me improve my show. So I will see you guys next time when we continue to expand our fledgling empire. Maybe I'll come up with some sort of storyline, like I think Interlysium or someone like that does. Probably not. I'm not good at that. So anyways, I'll see you guys next time, and have a good one.